So is there a place where dark souls go? Hey guys, it's John here in the studio this morning, making videos, catching up on my videos for my vacation away. I got this comment this morning, and I wanted to go ahead and answer it. This is from my friend Lewis. So, John, love your videos as always. Very interesting to watch. I've got a question I'd like you to take on this. Thank you. I saw a video on the Jeff Mara podcast, and there was a woman on it, and she said there was a place where really dark souls go. There is a pool, she said, where these souls undergo a kind of judgment of their own making. Then she said that the really heinous dark souls can dissipate in this process. She mentioned cherubims in this place as well, and I thought to myself, how can an eternal being dissipate? It just doesn't make sense. Well, Lewis, thank you for the question, and you're correct on lots of things. What you're hearing is someone coming from their own filter, the concept of cherubims and all that, that's angels, right? So she's coming from her very religious background with her own personal filters. When we cross over, and you can find this in so many near-death experience stories. Crossover, they have their life review. In their life review, they experience their life emotionally, every moment of it, from their perspective and the perspective of the people that they have interacted with or have harmed or helped. They experience the emotions of those people as well, because what they're doing is they're being embraced back into the oneness of God. This concept of these places within hell, or places that people go, that's a very human mind construct. And in a lot of cases, I would say in this one in particular, because it talks about souls undergoing judgment for their heinous dark souls, there is no such thing as a dark soul. There are people who are lost in fears and anxieties, and this concept of dark souls and special places in where the people are judged and all that, that's all religious construct mixed in with New Age belief and leaning more towards the religious construct. Most of this is a derivation of Dante's Inferno, and the concept of the good and evil and the dark soul and all that stuff. It's in my personal opinion. Your last line says it just doesn't make sense. In my personal opinion, it's nonsense, because nonsense in its truest form, it makes no sense. So it is nonsense. To me, when having had my experiences where I've experienced the other side 3 times, and there is none of that judgment and fear-based junk over there at all. There is no delineation and compartments you go to, depending on the level your soul is at, because there are no levels. It's literally being embraced back into the simplicity of the oneness of God. And so when I look at this person's story, what I see is a woman who was raised in a very Christian background, who has now had an understanding that when she crossed over, that she had this experience, right? Many people see hell when they cross over. That's because when we leave the physical plane, which is nothing but an illusion of belief, we have to transition through our belief. Edgar Cayce, his stuff is very Christian, but then you hear other people who have no Christian beliefs at all, right? And they've had the same different kind of experience. So when you look at the idea of people's personal experiences crossing over, they're going to see it through their own filter. But when you step back and you look at the totality of near-death experiencers, the majority of them say that there is nothing but the oneness of God and pure love. And so when you look at stuff like this is a single person's perspective of her journey through her own belief back to the simple oneness of God. And that's what you're hearing. So for me, as I said, it makes no sense to me either, because I don't believe what she believes. And so I don't see those things. And the 3 times I've crossed over, it's been beautiful. It's been loving. It's been caring. Now people will say, well, you're not a dark soul, John. There's no such thing as dark souls. So that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.